Hello folks, it's Key of W here with my own game, Pod's Itty Bitty Adventure. I finally got to the point I've released a demo. There's a demo on itch.io. I'll put a link down in the description somewhere. I don't know, I'm pretty proud of getting at least that far, but I don't want to sit on this menu forever, so let's just talk about kind of what I've done here, what's now ready in the game. So I've replaced the normal gameplay with these two modes. Originally, I would just want to go time play. The idea is the demo just gives you a few minutes to play around in the game because it is open world. The trouble is the beginning of the game is preset. You have to go through the first few rooms in order and learn the basics of how the game functions. So the tutorial mode will do that. Timed play will drop you in after you get the first upgrade and allowing you to travel the entire world. So that's kind of what goes on there. So I'll actually show you. So yeah, the tutorial. The main thing is jumping is disabled in the tutorial, which isn't really true. It's just that the first ability that you gain is the jumping ability. And so since you don't have it yet, you can't jump. You're just going to walk around. I'm not going to show you the entire tutorial. It is rather short, but I don't want to give all of it away, obviously, even though probably through my other devlog videos, you've seen everything that's in the tutorial section. But I will skip ahead to when I get to the end of the tutorial, so give me just a moment. Okay, I'm back. Near the end of the tutorial. Anyway, normally you get your first upgrade here, but I've replaced it with an ending. End of the tutorial. Some text I wrote in 5 seconds. It really is a hastily made demo, as it says down there. I essentially made it the morning of an expo I was showing this game. So it just was a matter of making a duplicate of the game and then removing, you know, some of the functionality that made it a full game and then adding a couple mechanics and then hoping I didn't introduce a game-killing bug. So the main thing, timed play. You have the basic stuff, you have your spacebar to jump, and then you have 7 minutes to freely explore, and that's how it works. And I added for the demo these coins here. So we saw it wasn't in the room before, it's only in time play. They do nothing. They're just here for the demo. In fact, there are no coins in the final game. They were added for the demo because there is going to be like a secret collecting feature, but it just wasn't fully implemented yet, and so there's lots of areas of the game. In fact, I'll even show you one of the secrets. It's not that much of a secret. Lots of players who were testing this found this pretty easily. Like, there's obviously something here. And they would find, but there wasn't anything over to the right, and so they would go like, is this supposed to be? See, that's how you're supposed to do it. I just gave away how to get past that. I'm so sorry. The other way, I watched somebody just like do one of these to get past it as well, which I'm accepting both of those methods as legitimate. But they would get all the way over there and then they would ask me, what am I supposed to do now? And you know, I would usually think, why didn't you think of that before you went through this challenge here? But whatever, they'd get there, they would assume that something has to be over there. But so I just added the coins, there's no question. These are supposed to be secrets. Anyway, but yeah, the game is fully explorable. Obviously, the demo has no real ending. I've removed the real ending because, well, it's not finished yet. But otherwise, you can go everywhere. All of the main stuff has been added to the game. There are some rooms that are obviously not complete. Not this one. This one's complete. There's just a hidden shadow thing down there. So I don't know how far along that makes me. I really am very inexperienced at designing games. This is not the first time I've ever tried to make a game ever, but it is definitely the first time I've tried to make something this complete. So I don't actually know. I would love to say I'm almost done. It always feels like I'm almost done. I'm so close, and then I got a bunch of stuff to do. So I've at least made this demo you can play on itch. I want to eventually put it on Steam, but I'm working on getting Steam Direct. And then I'll have stuff on there. I'll just keep people updated. I don't know if there's really much else I can show besides from just playing through the entire game. But that's how it works. Feel free to download, try to get all the coins. I actually didn't test if it was possible to get every single coin in one run. It might not actually be possible to do that, but because the entire world is basically here, except for a few areas that are kind of walled off because I'm not done with them. But all the upgrades are in, all those keys, so there's that square key, I have the circle key already, all of that's done. I can't show you the ending area, I've removed the debug feature, so I can't actually cheat my way to the end of the game. Yeah, I don't know, I keep thinking there's something else I gotta talk about the demo. Other than that, if you think it's fun to play like Metroidvania platform games, especially very retro Metroidvania platform games, this is the game for you, and I hope you really like it. And if it isn't the game for you, I still hope you download it and like it because that would make me feel really good. In the meantime, I didn't get the key, so I can't open that door. Whatever. in the meantime, I hope you're all having a good day. I hope to see you in the next video I make. Hopefully I can get another update to this relatively soon, and it's not like a year and a half between updates. But I will see you when I see you. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye.